Take 2,000. Hey, we got more on this gender thing with the Alice Cooper and the Santana thing. Just if you just want the Santana thing, we'll talk about this and more on the other. This is what Alice Cooper said. Go check out the other video, or we'll rewind it. We'll recap a little. Carlos Santana said something where he's like, men are men and women are women, and let's love each other, and let's love, and you know who you are coming out of the womb. And then he deleted it. And he apologized. Where is it? Oh, I forgot to put it on screen here. Let me put it on screen so we can see it. Also,
from hockey in the desert,
you guys are so amazing,
to UFOs, to grown men crying about Barbie, and to bad pop culture and more. Live from fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Mecca's Weird Universe.
Howard Stern got woke up right. Well, the problem is when you see the other way around, though, when you see the celebrities, you remember Kid Rock? He shot up the Bud Light like an idiot, and then he's sitting there drinking a Bud Light, and then they went out crying about it. Okay, well, when you see the celebrities jump on these activism talking points or these political things that are coming around, right? By the time they jump on it, it's already like Poochie rapping, all right? It's like, do you want to be the first person in on the ground floor of the rap movement, or do you want to be Poochie lame rapping, you know? My name is Homer Simpson, and I'm here to say that's the equivalent of these old lame celebrities jumping in on this stuff now. It's like, right? Because for about a minute, like in the first couple of minutes when this anti-woke stuff, when we were first saying, all right, enough of this shit, you can't keep calling everybody racist if we have a problem with Star Trek. You know, that's where I came in, right? I came in when you can't just keep calling everybody racist with Star Trek, and I still stand by that. I'm sick of hearing that, right? I'm also sick of hearing all this gender crap when we have real issues like renewable energy, housing. How come we're dealing with housing issues? Why are they trying to raise the retirement age where people can barely afford to live as it is? People my age can't pay rent. Hey, if you can help me pay rent and want to help contribute to that and help contribute to the positive ways to fix these things and the ways that we can get off this planet and, you know, maybe get to that Star Trek future that I want, we're doing it one subscriber at a time because we're fighting the algorithm, we're fighting the machine, we're fighting that outrage addiction. We're fighting a bunch of junkies who don't know they're addicted to something. And we're fighting a bunch of pushers that don't know they're addicted to pushing it, right? Who don't know they're sampling their own stuff. And what do you say? First rule, never sample your own stash. And that's what they're doing. And that's what they're doing. They're feeding this perpetual motion machine of anger, hatred, everything, where we got to enlighten ourselves. We got to get the crap off this planet. No more angry. Because you know what? Sometimes all my lost boys and my Goonies do need mama to spank them. It's tough love. You need it sometimes. And you know you like it sometimes. And you know, sometimes you just want me to hold you and push your sad, sweet eyes right into my chest so you can cry into them. Because I know, because they're hurting me too. They're hurting me too. We're in this together. We're lashing out at each other. We're taking shots. We're tribing up in all the wrong places. We're tribing up in the angry tribe. We got to go back to Woodstock, man. This is where it comes in. This is where my Woodstock, my decade in the 60s comes into play right now. We got to evolve and get it off this planet. And Carlos should know better. He was sitting there inhaling mescaline, seeing his guitar turn into a snake before him. See, he knows that love is love, and the only way off of this and to survive this is to stop being mad. Down your Masters of War. Down your Masters of War. No Masters of War here. No hate mongering. No hate breeding. No more. Alice Cooper. Fad condemns the whole woke thing. Well, the talking about the gender stuff is such a fad, in my opinion. Focusing on the 5 kids who are overinsured, in my opinion. When you have grown adults who don't have these things, grown adults who can't pay their rent. All right, grown adults who don't have the resources available to them to make enough of an income to survive. Thank you very much. And we have these age-ed rock stars who never have to want for a thing, telling us what these tribal talking points like your relevant Alice Cooper. Because my generation was Marilyn Manson, and I wasn't even trying to bang him. You know, because I wasn't even falling for that chicanery, because that was all this magic trick of the illusion of the illusion. It's all a theater, my darling. It is all stage. It is all an act. It is all... It's all gone way out of hand, hasn't it? Can we come back to Woodstock? Can we come back to the garden? Can we come back to the happy? Right? Alice Cooper, wash that makeup off your face and understand that, these tribal politics, it's the same crap as the Trump man bad shit. It's exactly why I'm not talking about, the Trump mugshot or any of that shit. I don't care. I am going to talk about these rock stars who kind of should have known better. With this. Okay, like 5 years ago, 2 years ago, right? And here's how fast this is moving. This is evolving fast before our eyes. And if you don't jump on my train, man, you're going to miss it. And you're going to be left behind. And you're going to be in the slow class. And you know what? This is the gifted class right here. We're all gifted. This is our gifted class. Everybody else, normies. We don't care. This is the gifted corner. Mecca's gifted and talented little corner of the internet where the theater geeks and the nerds and the dorks and the dweebs and all of the lost boys and goonies can come to Mama Mecca and cry about all the stupid crap that we broke and figure out a way to fix it without blaming each other, without blaming me. And I'm sorry I did for too long, and that's because of the man that got away, and you guys know it. And if he's out there listening to me, he knows exactly how to find me. I'm not going to bother him. Guess who my man that got away was? He was a rock star. Well, for me, he was this, cute little loser with no future, but I knew he was a rock star. And even then, it's like, oh, this is something special. This is something beyond me here. This is something bigger than I can ever hope and oh, little did I know, huh? But then again, I never cared about like Alice Cooper or Marilyn Manson or any of that stuff. You know where my heart and my soul was. Spoken out against recent anti-LGBTQ bills. And I don't care what these people have to say either, right? But at the same time, I mean, why are we focused on passing these stupid laws and bills when, don't you need roads more than you need some stupid anti-gay, anti-kid to chop off? Who cares? They can cut off their arms, they can cut off their legs, they can cut off their nose despite their face. They can go full Helena for all I care. That's a reference. That's a Misfits reference. Misfits of my time, the 90s Misfits. The overinsured kids, like, do we really care that much about these overinsured kids when they're gonna get out of high school and out of college and not have the jobs to pay for the health care for their gender affirming care anyway? I mean, they're not going to be able to be gainfully employed without, I'm sorry. I thought we were trying to actually fix these things if people wanted really to drag me into politics. Or do they just want, me to go, oh yes, Brandon man, Trump man, bad, politics man bad, Mama Mecca good, Mama Mecca fix. Listen to the Hockey Harpy. She knows sometimes. And she's got some Japanese metal bands to go see tonight, or at least one of them. I am going back to my live chat. Get me off this spaceship. And,
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
Let's blow this popsicle stand already. Oh, you think their parents are... I don't care about their parents pushing it on them. I really don't. Let them, for all I care. We have bigger problems than these stupid parents who are worried about that. Like I said, one of the things that can fix this are docking teachers $5,000 per student per year. I'm not kidding about that. You can dock teachers $5,000 per student per year who cannot read at grade level. That'll nip some of this gender stuff right in the bud, right there, right then. And this is the bonus part where I do get a little mad about this. Yeah, I don't care if their parents are pushing it on them. Let them. Who cares? Who cares? If their teachers actually cared about teaching things and had some penalties against it, we can actually pass some laws that can fix some of this. If you really, really want to, or you can go around banning whatever stupid thing that you can. I don't care. Ban this, ban that. This is dumb as banning music and books and whatever else. I don't care. That is not the core of the problem. The core is other things. And we can fix these other things way up here because we're the thinky people. We're the mensas. We're the theater nerds. We're the thinkers. We are the smart class. This is the gifted class right here. People. We're supposed to be the gifted class anyway. So now, do we want to find other people who are in the gifted class, or do we want to keep talking these stupid Tim Pool skater boy talking tribal points, huh? Because you know what they say about skaters. They were never smart enough for the gifted class, and the gifted people knew that, and that's why we were looking at the hockey boys and, you know, fell in love with all the rock stars. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you go anywhere.